Welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
All right, here we are. Y'all laughing because I jumped at that when it hit?
That and Jodi giving me hell.
Yeah. Yeah, Jodi has come in already like griping at Mr. Todd and me.
Oh.
And I haven't done anything.
Not in a good mood.
Why?
I don't know. I should be.
And if you watch on the YouTube, you can see that Jodi raided our son's closet today to
Yep, I did.
find a hoodie to wear up in here.
I sure did.
You can be hot in that. It's gonna get sunny and
I'll be fine.
60s.
I don't have the same body temperature as you. I'll be all right.
I know. Because you're cold. Cold person.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Galentine's.
And I'm not.
Galentine's, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You too,
Yep.
girl.
So she was griping at Mr. Todd for not having the light the way it should be in last week's TJ and Jodi house.
He told me it looked good. I looked like I had 2 black eyes. And then today he says, well, that shirt's not going to do you any favors today.
Yeah, it's kind of a cream color.
And the light's too low. We gotta get the light higher.
Well, you should have attended to that before we started.
I was too busy doing other stuff.
What were you doing? Nothing.
Oh Lord, she's gonna. Oh, don't clip. Oh, don't clip it there.
Just hold it up.
We'll just hold it up.
There you go.
Is that good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, that looks good. But I can't help but believe that this one that you bought just not long ago, Jodi, I don't think it's broken.
Well, it's not working.
Something's wrong.
But
it needs to be fixed in some
I would
way.
check on that before I get in here on Mondays.
I'll be busy.
Is that good?
Yeah, it
it's
looks
all
great.
right. It's all right.
You're a lie.
We'll work on it during the break.
Oh,
Now that you're here, you got to start showing up earlier.
Well, I mean, if she's going to come in griping at everybody, I don't want her here
Exactly.
early. So I didn't realize we had so much to discuss about this week's Small Town Adventures that we did Saturday, this past week's Small Town Adventures.
We do?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that you're talking about. Todd's,
Yeah.
coming here asking for advice on stuff, and then obviously I gave him the wrong advice, and then Jodi's getting mad at me.
Because you're negative.
So we'll get to all that, but first, you need to know that Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture is our sponsor,
That's right.
and you need to know that the owners, who are Kim and Gary, what are their names?
He a lie.
What are their names?
Katie and Greg.
They're attractive people and they're fun.
Oh my gosh.
Way to make it weird.
But they are.
So weird.
Aren't they attractive people?
Yeah.
Yes, they're an attractive couple. And that always,
Makes your furniture buying better.
it makes people want to shop at your store better than if you're some old Uggo.
Go.
I would pay more. Not that Sweet Dreams is more. It's actually, they got great prices. But if somebody said, you can go get something here, a good product, but it's a little more expensive, but you'll be dealing with attractive people versus over here, something may be the same price, but the people are ugly. I'm always going to go to the attractive people. It's just human nature.
That's nice.
So Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture has, not just the mattresses and box springs and all of that, but they have the whole setup for the bedroom, all the furniture. Kids' rooms, guest rooms,
Living
what are they called?
rooms.
Owners. I'm still focused on the bedrooms right
okay,
now,
okay.
and then we'll transition into the living rooms.
Okay.
What are they called now? The owner's suite.
I guess.
Those bedrooms, they got all of that.
Yeah.
And if that weren't enough, how insane is this? They have living room furniture for the living.
Do tell.
You do tell. You tell the living room
You do
furniture.
tell.
They have the TJ and Jodi's living room set.
Yeah.
And she said, Kim said that people were coming in there asking for, we want to see TJ and Jodi's living room. So you can get that. You pick out the fabric you want for your couch and chairs and all that, and then they make it in that fabric, and then they also get you the pillows and all to match it.
Get you that spill-proof fabric that they have.
So it doesn't prevent you from spilling something.
sir.
So it prevents
Stains.
the stains from the spills
Yeah.
that you're going to have. Okay. That's always a plus. Because Jodi spills a lot. She drink Kool-Aid nonstop
Kool-Aid.
around the house, spilling it on everything. So go to Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture and see all of the stuff that they have. Their website is vast. And you can get a lot of information there. And when you order, it's going to be delivered by great delivery people who are friendly and all that, and not acting like they don't want to be there.
Right.
I mean, if I worked for Kim and Gary, I would be happy to. I bet they're great bosses. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, acetj.com/mattress, acetj.com/mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. So we're getting more and more people say that that they want to go on these small town adventures with us.
Sure. But they really don't.
No, I mean, I know it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like we're having nonstop fun. But it's a lot of work. Is it? Yeah. For me, it is.
How so?
Because I have to always keep in mind, all right, how is this going to play, and how do I, manipulate the amateurs into doing something that's going to be fun to talk about on the podcast, or how am I going to make them shine on the video and the commentaries? I shoot a lot of videos that don't make the cut
Oh no.
to the social medias.
Hate that.
So it's actually my little friend Jenny, her handsome husband Michael, and Jodi having fun while I'm videoing and putting in the work, as the millennials
But would you be
say.
having fun even if you weren't videoing?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
But somebody has to be responsible. Are you saying I'm not fun, Jodi?
I'm just saying you get bored quickly.
Right, and that's because of my high intellect.
Or ADHD.
Whatever. Tomato. So Mr. Todd came in today. Was like, "Hey, is that place fun? I want to go to that place y'all were at Saturday and so forth. Is it worth it?" That's what he said. Is it worth it? And I was thinking about the drive it would take for him. It took us 50 minutes to get there from up here, and he lives all the way down in what's the town you live
Harrisburg.
in? Harrisburg. Which I don't really know where that is. So I assume
you're just talking.
And I assume it's a low-income housing or something.
Right.
Oh my God.
But how long would it take you to get to
It'd probably- it'd take me
Winston-Salem?
about an hour, a little bit more.
Just
That's
an
not
hour?
bad.
No. That's why I wanted to make sure it was worth it for an hour.
And I said it is.
Yeah.
Now, who you gonna believe?
Me.
I
He knows
I
you're.
plead the fifth.
No, negative.
Well, there was a thing this week. Do you and handsome husband Michael usually pick the places we're going to go and plan the activities and stuff?
Yeah, but I planned this pretty much because,
Okay.
and I knew there was only a couple places, but this place had a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you needed to be moving and going, and I didn't.
Well, we only had an hour in the simulator thing. We went to this place that has simulators and a couple of video games and
It was
a
so much
shuffleboard
fun.
thing.
And then
But we'd already done it when I said, "Where's the next place we're going?"
we were playing shuffleboard at the time.
Love shuffleboard.
I thought
Me
it
too.
was finished. We'd already
We
played a
weren't.
few games.
You played one game and you were ready to go.
and then didn't
That's not how it works.
didn't somebody else play a game? I
Yeah.
thought there was another game that went on without me.
Of shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Oh, we did because you were like,
Oh,
"Where are we going?" And I'm like, "We're not."
No, we played 2 games.
You played too?
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
okay.
Because didn't Laney play one, and then my little friend Jenny played the other?
Did Jenny play?
I think so.
I
Either
don't
way,
know.
it was a long, drawn out process, and we had already done it. So and Jodi said, "Well, I didn't plan anything else."
I didn't.
She said, "I thought it was just going to be a quick one." So,
I mean, I didn't know that it has to last, 10 hours.
well, I mean, we've done 10 of these things,
Yeah.
and we never just go to one place.
Well, sometimes we're going to. Because sometimes small towns, that's all they have to offer.
Okay, but then we need to go. We need to go to a different town.
And it was cold, so it wasn't gonna be like we were walking around.
Oh.
And rain. It was a little rainy too.
But anyway, we ended up finding another place that was really cool. We had a lot of fun throwing the darts and listening to Metallica cranking in there. And they sent a message. They and said something about come back soon, like they knew who we were.
We played darts.
And
you know why you liked it?
why,
Because it was
Jody?
small, and there was about 10 people in there. That's why he liked it.
Yeah, and
The other place had too many people, too many things going on. They were getting ready to have an 80s party that night, which I would have loved to have stayed.
I thought you were joking when you said that on the Instagram.
No.
that they were about to have an 80s party.
Yeah, like
They were.
But you really didn't want to be there for that?
And they had
thought
an
you-
80s band coming. Oh, my God. I would have loved it.
Look, I know I'm a child of the 80s, and I always talk about how the 80s was a great time. And that's mainly because of Ronald Wilson Reagan, our 40th president, made it such a great time. But if they would have had an 80s band coming in there playing some 80s funk and rap and stuff, what I listened to, I would have said, oh, that's cool. But all of that, don't you forget about me. Don't you.
I mean, some of it gets, but I like a lot of it. God, I would have loved it, and I would have
But
dressed
that
up.
band wasn't even close to being set up and ready to go.
No, they were starting at 8.
Yeah, and we're gonna stay there until 8 o'clock when the band starts.
I would've.
No, you would have been. You'd have been so ready to go.
You don't know.
And I was the driver, so they were all drinking it up.
I wasn't drinking it up
Well, then why weren't you driving?
because I'm.
So I could drink it up.
That would have been better probably
Mm-hmm.
because I can have fun no matter what.
But evidently it looks fun on social media.
It is fun.
It comes across.
I mean,
as
do you
fun.
people really want to go with him on these things? He's a lot to deal with. A lot.
But I didn't do anything bad. I
What are
drove.
we
I didn't
doing? What are we
complain.
doing
I didn't
next?
complain about any of the people who were obviously not the designated drivers. I didn't complain about any of that. Or
Yeah.
I
should've.
was a good driver.
You should have recorded our last stop of where we ate. Send them to me over the stop. That big.
Hang on one second, because we lost Wi-Fi temporarily, but we're back up. So I don't want to miss this story, because I want them to hear this story.
What? Who? The 3 people looking on
Yes.
YouTube?
Yes. No, we got more. Well, we had more than that. So our stupid internet went down. All right, go ahead and tell the story.
All right. Well, we need to take a break now.
Oh, you're gonna tell the story though, right?
Yeah, we'll tell the story after the break. I just saw the clock, and if everybody's cleared out now.
We're back. We're back.
Okay. All right. So we have to take a break. So we'll start
Okay.
over with the story and coming up next.
TJ and Jody's house.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Temperature regulation,
pressure relief,
built to last,
better value,
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored.
TJ and Jody's house.
Welcome back. Welcome back. See, that wasn't long. Now, what we were saying was our TJ and Jody's small town adventure that was happening this past Saturday. We had kind of pretty much wrapped all of the stuff up, and we were going to eat dinner on the way home. Mm-hmm. Right before we get there, Jenny spills a beverage all over herself on her lap, and it just went. Ugh. Her jeans were just soaked all the way. The whole things
from one knee around to the other knee. On the inside of her pant. Like an arch.
So we get into the restaurant. She and Jody and our daughter Lainey go into the restroom, and then Jody fixed her pants.
Yes, she goes into a stall, takes her jeans off, throws them over the side, and then I dry them under the little blow.
The hand dryer.
Yeah. And she's about a size, I don't know, kids.
Yeah, she's less than 0.
10. And so her little jeans are so tiny. And then this lady walks in and she's looking at me like, and I said, she had an accident.
She probably thought it was a little
She
kid.
probably thought it was my little kid because the pants were so tiny.
Yeah.
And she TT'd on herself. And the lady looked at me and she kind of smiled and said, you got to do what you got to do. She goes, that's right. You got to do what you got to do. I go, I'm trying.
Oh my God.
So then I got them all cleaned up and she was good to go.
And it took maybe 5 minutes.
But she did say, give me my phone so I can play Candy Crush in here while I wait.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my child was in there playing little games in the stall.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed the day,
I
even though
did
we didn't
too.
have a million places to go.
But you know what, Jody? I enjoy every day with you. No matter what we're doing, I enjoy it. And this time the lanyap, what we call it in Louisiana when we say it's a little something extra, you call it lanyap. The lanyap of our daughter getting to go with us this week was just, I was over the moon.
Yep.
Over the moon.
Well, good. It showed. Always does.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be one this weekend.
Why not?
Wait, I thought you were going to be sending videos of you in Louisiana at Mardi Gras celebrations and
Yeah,
stuff.
if I remember, I will.
Yeah,
Sometimes I get wrapped up in things,
sure.
but I'll try my best.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if people be interested in that or not.
What, Mardi Gras?
Not just videos without me being part of them.
Well, how about I send them to you and you can commentate or whatever? I don't know how y'all do all that mess. Listen, I'm not going to stress myself out about it. I'm a video. I'll send it. If you want to use it, great. If not, see you next weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say just send them to Riggins.
No.
And then he could post, but send them to me first because,
Yeah.
I mean, if they suck, I just won't pass
You,
them
yeah,
along.
if you're embarrassed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You going to Mardi Gras? I forgot.
Yes, I'm out of here.
But there's not even a show, a podcast next week because we're not working.
Right.
It's President's Day.
Right.
So we may not need, well, yeah, we still need those videos if they're interesting.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stress about it. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, but I mean, just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think.
I know.
So you got to go get your hair done today.
Ugh.
Already got all your nails done.
Nail tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. She got to look good. She goes back to her home folks.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh, Jody still looks so good.
Yeah.
She's
because I don't
beautiful.
do any of these things other than when I just go to Louisiana.
She's
I do
still
them
as
all the
beautiful
time.
as she was when she was a teenager.
I don't think we'll hear that.
Yeah, you know you will.
No, you won't.
Because people lost their eyesight and stuff. They'd be like, she's still as beautiful as she was. And you'd be like, I'm over here. Miss Nellie.
I don't really go looking for that.
But I'm sure the videos will be great.
I
from
doubt
there.
it. I mean, I'm gonna
Why
like
do
I
you sound positive about it?
well, I'm gonna send them, but don't hassle me about it. Like, don't say this was you need to do da da da. Like, I'm gonna send it.
Would I do that?
I don't
No,
know.
I wouldn't.
You might. Just like you were trying to tell Michael to tell me how to swing that golf club the other day,
Oh, I want to hear
and
about
you didn't
this.
want to say it, but you thought I didn't hear you getting him to do it, but he did. And I'm like, I know what's going on.
Because, and that's not anything bad on my part, because anybody in the world could tell Jodi something in the context of trying to help her, and she accepts it. But if I do it, she doesn't like it at all. Even to the point where if she's doing something in the kitchen, which is my
Okay, now I don't.
wait
like
a
that.
minute, which is my area of expertise, and for safety reasons, I tell her a different way to do it. You're scaring me with that knife. You're going to slice your thumb off. That's not the way you're supposed to do that. And she gets mad at me for that. Don't tell me what to do. I'm fine. I do it all the time. This is the way I always do it.
True.
So when it comes to swinging a golf club, where I'm not even close to being an expert, I knew that wouldn't be accepted at all.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Y'all tell me what to do differently, and I still didn't do well.
I didn't tell you anything.
You told him to tell me.
And that's a shame on your part, not
No.
mine, that you're so against accepting any help from me
Maybe it's
because
your
you think
delivery.
no, it's not. It's that you just think I'm like we're in a competition with each other
No,
all
I
the time,
don't.
and we're not. We're on the same team, Jodi.
I do not think we're in a
And
competition.
you know who,
weirdo.
what kind of team we're on? Who put us together? God did.
Oh boy.
Don't be bringing God in this.
No, we are bound by God to be one person now, and have
Believe
been for
me, I
28
know.
years. But yet you still fight me as if I'm the competition.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
all
I
the
don't.
time.
But you do bug people that are in the kitchen, not just me. Anybody can do something. That fire's too high. That pan needs to do this. This needs to go here. This needs to do that.
No, you're exaggerating. And
No.
I get it. 'Cause
Oh, I am not
la-
exaggerating.
you're
I wish
lashing
our
out.
kids were sitting here right now. Are you sure you didn't want to put this on it? You sure you didn't want to put this sauce? Have you ever tried this sauce with it? Did you dip this with it? Did you?
I looked over yesterday,
Oh Lord, here we go.
and our daughter was talking and eating salsa, facing the other way from the stove. I look over, and her quesadilla
It's on fire.
smoking. And I said, "Oh, Laney." Right.
Oh, that's a little
Is that-
different.
Is it, Jodi?
Yeah.
Is it?
If something's on fire, yeah.
Why can anybody else in the house offer suggestions to other people? But if I do, it's just craziness.
It is not.
just like how you can watch a television show and be really into it, a TV series, and you, quote unquote, watch a show. According to you, I can't watch a show. I'm obsessed with a show. It's like yesterday. I've mentioned this show a couple of times since I've started watching it.
Hey,
and then
you have
she goes-
mentioned that show 50,000 times in
She
2
goes-
days.
Oh, is that show you're obsessed with now?
I'm not kidding you.
What is
I
it?
like shows, but I don't talk about them to people
afraid to ask.
nonstop.
So
Oh, let him tell you.
I can't
He'll
even
be
talk
love to
about.
tell you
I
about
can't even talk about a show that I like.
I mean,
but you see this? I mean, there's
I
nothing
heard
that I
you in
can
the
do
car. I heard
without
you.
criticism.
Because you do kind of obsess a little bit over things.
All right, whatever, Joe.
It's a show.
Justified.
What's it about?
It's about a U.S. Marshal in eastern Kentucky. It was an FX show back around 2010.
Probably a lot of people liked it back then.
Okay,
so
but
he
you know what
didn't.
I said yesterday? Yeah, right. I didn't know it back then. I didn't watch it. You know what I said yesterday, Ty? I
What?
said
A lot.
that one of the guys in the show, because I always know when their accents are fake and when they're not, their Southern accents. And I said his Southern accent's real, so I looked up where he was from, and he's from Cullowhee, North Carolina.
That's crazy, though. Not many people are from Cullowhee.
Right, and that's why I said, she goes, what show is that? I said, she goes, is that from that show you're obsessed with right now?
Well, you are.
It's like I can't say I can't try to help somebody if my kids even, if they're in the kitchen trying to do something and they don't know how to cook like I do.
If something's on fire, I'm all about it.
Okay, let's say I was.
But you like to tell people how to put salt on things. You like to tell people how to put different condiments on
Let's
things.
say
And let
that
people just eat what they
I'm
want.
really good with fixing cars, and our kids are out there trying to put a carburetor on an old Chevy.
Sure.
And I walked out there and they weren't doing it right.
Yeah.
Would I not be allowed to tell them, hey, you're not doing that right. Try putting this here and that there and whatever.
You can do whatever you want, boo-boo.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to take a break. And more next.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Is that bacon?
Oh, good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep on your Sweet Dreams mattress?
Fresh baked cinnamon rolls?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't actually come to your house without your prior consent, and we would never let ourselves in. What you have just witnessed is simply a dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Y'all making fun of me.
What yucking yum? Making fun of you? All I said was you had little hands. Do you not have little hands
Whatever.
that require little pens with Spanish words on them?
I always like the people who, throw the most barbs at everybody to say, why y'all always treat me bad?
I'm not hating on y'all. I just laugh at the dumb things you guys say sometimes.
I need to make
But that's what we're doing.
Good point.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. You did. You said Hefe.
Why you me?
Why are you on me?
On your laptop one time, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Ew.
Go.
These are the one-star strip club reviews. This is where we go across the country and read real strip club reviews from the internet. Just got a couple. We will start in Syracuse, New York, a place called Lookers. Tony left a one-star review. Moments after going in, I wanted to leave. I will say they have a really cool-looking stage. A couple of the girls were hot, but this is not a place where I am comfortable sitting down anywhere. One star.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
So for the first time ever, I didn't watch 1 minute of the Super Bowl, the game. After Chris Stapleton sang the national anthem, I went to bed.
Which was phenomenal.
Chris Stapleton, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought he did that perfectly.
Me too.
He did enough to show that he has soul, and he showcased that.
Yeah.
But not overdoing it. And getting into that soulful yodeling, I call it.
And that's
those
where
runs where he goes so over and over.
And that's where the good stuff ended.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
So so Rihanna was terrible. People say.
She's boring.
Some people say she was terrible.
No, she is a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
She is a good singer, but it was kind of boring to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my opinion. Don't freak out, Rihanna people. I get it, but I think it was boring.
I could see that.
She did make me a little nervous too on that platform thing because it was shaking and it was really up high, and I was thinking, whew, I couldn't do that. I don't think people realized how high up she was.
Mm.
So
And being all pregnant and everything. High up and knocked up.
she was knocked up.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Having another baby.
And I really, honestly, didn't care who won. I mean, I really, I think
did.
Baby Jalen is adorable.
Baby Jalen.
And
Yeah, we call him Baby Jalen.
Baby Jalen, he's so cute. But I like Kansas
City.
Kansas City. But that one player aggravated me at the end.
Travis Kelce.
Who's screaming in the camera, none of you said we were going to win. None of you. Bleh. And then as he does it, boogies are coming down.
Really?
Little snotty boogies. He had to take his towel and do that. I almost threw up. Because I was going, wipe your bugs. And then finally, he did.
I didn't hear about that.
Well, I saw the bugs. Yeah.
I wonder if women would have still found him attractive if he'd have done the whole "Hey, baby girl, how you doing?" with the boogies coming out of his nose.
Probably. He's the one. The other day, there was a clip going around of him, and he does a podcast. I know, but I'm telling the listeners what Todd's talking about. And he was doing the podcast with his brother, who plays for Philadelphia.
Love him.
And his Travis's niece came on and said, "Hi, Uncle Travie." Real cute voice. She's like 3 or 4. I don't know. She is. And he goes, "Hey, baby girl, how you doing?"
Ew.
Which is the way he talks. And it sounded so creepy. But everybody else was like, "Oh, that's sexy. It's sexy." Like, oh, he's talking to his little niece like he would somebody's trying to pick up in a club. "Hey, baby girl, how you doing?"
He's something.
"How you doing?"
And then he was at the end. He was getting the crowd all hyped up. I see. He's personality.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he is, baby girl.
Stop.
You know what? You married a man who's all personality.
That's creepy. Don't. I can tell you're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, baby girl.
Ugh.
I'm waiting for you to get out that sexy Polaroid hoodie you wearing.
God, you're weird.
So,
Oh, stop.
you going to get your hair did today, baby girl? Put that. Look, tell her to charge me for that. Let me take care of that for you.
Ugh.
You trying to get your hair done?
I can't.
I'm gonna take care of that for you.
Stop. You're so weird. Quit looking at me like that.
You
God.
You getting your fingers
Let's
and
move
toes?
on. I know you're gonna get
You
stuck
getting your
on this.
fingers and toes done?
Ew.
Tell them to charge that to me too. I'm gonna take care of that, baby girl.
Ugh.
I love how nervous and squirmy you're getting, Jody.
It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah. But anyway,
So uncomfortable.
I
Weird.
was for Kansas City because I'm always against any Philadelphia team because the fans are trashy.
Okay, that's
They started rioting before the game even started, turning over cars and stuff.
what
Yeah, yeah, they're
in their town.
Yeah.
Why?
because they're savages.
Why would they do that?
Because they stupid.
Just because they were excited?
And then when they lost, they still rioted and tore the
Are you
place up.
serious?
Yeah. If they would have won, there would have been riots and craziness celebrating. They lost, so there was
I don't
rioting and
understand
craziness.
that.
You didn't know they were like that?
And they give the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, which is given to the NFL player who's displayed the most in humanitarian efforts with charities and giving of their time and
Oh, is that
resources
what we were
and
watching
all
last
that.
night when they booed him?
Yeah, and it was Dak Prescott this year, the quarterback of the Cowboys, and the Eagles fans start booing him
That's
when they
so
announced
rude.
it. So you're announcing that this is the guy who's done more for charity and all of that, more than any other person in the NFL, and the Eagles fans boo him
That is
because
very rude.
they don't like the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just they're trashy.
Ew.
So that's why I never, ever, ever want any Philadelphia franchise to win anything.
Because they're rude.
Because the fans are so rude. And I like the players I like a lot of the players
Yeah.
on the Eagles.
Right. And the coach was
Because,
kind.
I like baby Jalen a lot. I like their coach.
I like old Boogie's brother.
Boogie's brother.
Boogie's brother. How you doing? Hey, Boogie, how you doing?
I should never say that.
Your name
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
Who the hell name is Boogie? So that's weird.
It was
though
an
that I
exciting
didn't
game, though.
Yeah, it's weird that I didn't watch any of it because I used to stay up until halftime because I have to get up early and all. I used to stay up until halftime and then, but I just.
You were obviously up, though, because when I went to make the bed this morning, you had your eyeglass case in the bed. Like you slept with it, like a stuffed animal.
Well, that must be because I set it down to pour the water in my snore machine, and I didn't pick it back up because I was looking for it
did you see
this
the
morning.
ladies in the plane doing the air thing over
The flyover.
the flyover? And I said, "Look, there you are!"
Yeah. Because now it went from I look like Snuffleupagus to now she said I look like Tom Cruise
Yeah, I'm being nice.
in the plane.
See?
That's not great.
I'm not calling that. I'm just saying, look, you kind of Tom Cruise-ish.
But but yeah, I sat that down on the bed when I was putting the water in my machine, and then I guess I just forgot to take it off the bed because I wasn't in there with my glasses on. I went to sleep pretty fast.
Did you?
And I
Lainey and
didn't turn the game on because I didn't want to get into it.
I watched
keep
some
me
of
up.
it, and then Lainey and I watched Jersey Shore because it was filmed here this summer
Yeah.
in this town,
This
on
town?
this lake. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So we watched it,
I didn't know that.
Hey, talk
and then I
about
went back to the game.
raising everybody's property value.
I might have to check that out now.
Yeah, because they're the last 2 weeks they've been at Lake Norman. Yep. Yep.
And
They
oh
did-
my God, do you see places you recognize on there?
Well, yeah.
But they're
the
not.
lake,
They're
for
not
one.
still here, right?
Boy, no.
They were just shooting here.
And they're
this
going to
summer.
move on. They're going to New Orleans. They go to different places.
Yeah, that's where they need to be. Is New Orleans.
I know. They do
that
fit
crew
in there.
needs to
Yeah.
be in New Orleans. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for listening, watching,
Critiquing.
faxing.
Faxing.
We got a lot of faxes during the show today, and we appreciate that. Look, I promise we'll read every fax we've gotten. Personally, we'll read
We
them.
will.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do it right now.
Yep. We'll fax you back.
All right. Jody, go get your hair did. Mr. Todd, go do whatever it is you do. And
You go watch Justified.
I got a whole afternoon planned. I got business calls to get on.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna go do my old man exercising,
Yeah.
which is walking.
Yes.
Walk.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all kinds of places today doing
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
All right, bye.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.